Well, folks, I have to tell you about how good it can make you feel when you know that someone's out there.
Pro style.
All right. We bringing you a brand new show that I like to call BodyNSoul Radio. And I go by the name Ty Slatter. And I got my co-host with me, Royce Report. How we doing today, Royce?
I'm feeling real good, Ty. Let's do it.
All right. And I got two special guests in the middle of me today. I got Distinct and I got Rhetoric. Distinct, how you doing out there? Can you hear me out there?
I can hear you loud and clear, brother.
All right,
man.
Rhetoric, how you feeling out there? You good?
Feeling good, man.
All right, man. It's gonna be a great show. I feel real hip hop.
Oh,
today.
yeah. The energy
I got
is
the
in
hat
the
to the
building.
back, hoodie on, man. I'm feeling real hip hop.
Ain't nobody scared of the mic. It's going down.
Yeah.
It's the home right here. It's the mic is the home.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
What I'm
Man.
talking about. Experience.
Today, we're gonna have a quick little history lesson.
Okay.
This is a Flashback Friday episode for me. I'm sitting in the building with two of Third Flow's top tier artists. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
No. You know, we all were great. We all were dope. But these two right here, they inspired me.
Word.
Okay, Wordsmiths.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to gas them up, and I'm just keeping it factual.
Nah, no
You know
slouch.
what I'm saying?
No slouch.
Not
No
at all.
slouch.
So Distinct, I want you to go ahead and break them down, man. Just let them know how Third Flow got it all started, man. Just tell the story, man.
Man, the story of the third, man. Story of the third. Hey, man, we met up in college, Ball State, man.
Shout out to the
Shout out to
birds.
BSU.
Chirp.
Chirp.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Freshman year, man. It was almost like it was God sent. Well, you know,
For
I
real.
met some of my brothers on that floor, on the same floor, you know.
That's right.
And, you know, we came up with the name Third Flow. And it's just a band of brothers, you know, and we all shared, you know, a similar vision on what we was trying to do, which is, you know, it's kind of awkward when you think about it. Like, how you gonna meet these people? And
From all different
want-
places,
Yeah.
walks of life, and we
Yeah.
all want the
Destiny.
same thing.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Talk about it.
Yeah, man. So,
Man.
you know, we had music, we
Yeah.
had film,
Uh-huh.
comedy, you know.
Talk to him.
Everybody was trying to be on the same wavelength, you know, so it worked out, you know. So they're still my brothers to this day, you know. Everybody doing their separate thing, but, you know, when we come together, it's immaculate, man.
Yeah. Come on, man. Y'all got me excited. Let's go. Keep it going.
Man, it just from what I remember, man, I met these brothers, man, and for me it was a WCRD all staff meeting. So shout out to DJ Heartthrob, DJ Walt. You know what I'm saying? Walter is the comedian that we're talking about out there. You know, doing his
Big
thing
Walter.
in Cali.
Shout out to Walter
you know what
in
I'm
San
saying?
Diego.
Knocking it out, and then my man AJ's over here. We got something cooking up for my man Dreezy, man. So
Yes, sir.
you know,
Yes,
check
sir.
out his work. But I met them in the all staff meeting from what I remember, and they literally invited me over to their building because I actually lived in a dorm right across the street. So I was on the third floor of La Follette, and they was on the third floor. Was it Wilson?
Schmidt Wilson.
Yeah, Smith Wilson. Yeah. So literally, I just came over there, and they was literally recording when I walked in. Shout out to Token. They had the mic up in the dorm.
Yeah.
And everybody was taking their turn spitting. And I met Brooklyn. You know, shout out to Reg Boom. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
Reg
Reg.
activated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, reinvented himself out there with the Sandy Project. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Reg.
Shout out to Reg.
And I had literally the similar moment recently where I was the radio guy, right? And they didn't know what I was bringing to the table. So, and I'm gonna bring a flashback to you two. Crunch time.
Yeah,
You remember you?
we was sitting in the dorm room. Had the mic in the middle of the dorm room.
Yeah.
And then I was like, Cam came through with his verse.
Yeah.
You know, back then, I mean, our quality wasn't that good. You know what I'm saying?
That
But
was-
hey, we
that
was
was-
just
yeah.
wanted to spit. I walked in there.
Right.
He laid his verse down first. I was like, what? This how we gonna start it off?
Yeah.
This how we gonna start it off?
Iron sharpen iron.
Then my
Man.
homie Rhetoric came through,
All right.
spit his verse. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I spit my verse on the third verse. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
That's how it started, man.
Magic.
And
Old
that,
song, man.
exactly.
Old
and
song.
that was Mr. Soon to be the greatest.
Old song, man.
Project.
That's 2011, bro.
Man,
Come on.
man.
2011, bro.
For those independent artists out there listening, I want you to hear something. Your 16 is your resume. And I'm going to coin that phrase because Jermaine HD gave me that phrase. So I'm going to coin the phrase. Your 16 is your 16, 32, 24, 48, whatever you writing. When you spit that is your vocal resume.
That makes
You
sense.
go hard or go home. Ain't no half stepping. You know what I'm saying?
And we will show you the door.
Absolutely. Authenticity is key. I can't stress that enough. I just dropped free drawers on your ass. And if you don't pick them up, it's your own fucking problem.
We keep
You know
telling
what I'm saying? Every time. Consistency, man. But
what it's
that was
about.
it, man. It's just like being a radio guy. Nobody expects a radio guy to spit something. So I just felt the pressure of like I'm surrounded by all these spitters, and I'm like,
Right.
they just don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm sure them know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a dope record, man. But today we're focusing on 1990 Till. All right.
Yes, sir. 1990X too.
That was my first question.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I say the X Till. I was like, how do you say it?
Yes, you gotta pronounce the X. 1990X too.
Because a lot of people also didn't know. Me and Distinct, we're only a day apart, birthdays, same year and everything.
Word.
Yeah, he a
January
fellow
12th.
goat right here, man.
Okay.
Capricorns in the house. Yeah.
That's all right. Aquarius season.
It's coming. It's coming.
around the corner. Oh,
It's
yeah.
coming.
You gotta let us. You gotta let
I'll
us soak
pause
it
for
in.
a
man.
second.
Yeah.
I'll pause for a second.
We living in the
I can
moment
wait.
right now. It's still cap season right now.
Right.
For a little bit.
But yeah, it was just an instant connection there, man. On a just the tip of we all wanted the same thing in that dorm that night. We all wanted the same thing.
No doubt.
Yeah, man.
And from that point on, the brotherhood was created. It was like a fraternity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like that's a classic song still.
Straight up.
Like I mean, we probably could be way better than that now, but it's still a classic because of the time
Man.
we did it. And
It's a milestone. It was a milestone. For me, it was definitely a milestone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that was my first time ever meeting everybody and hearing them spit.
Yeah.
And that
That's
was
for real.
epic. Epic,
That's for
man.
real.
I've seen nothing but growth from these brothers ever since.
Yeah.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
did y'all capture that on video?
I wish.
Nah,
Anyway.
man.
Ah.
No, but you got the audio somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay, as long as y'all got that
Yeah,
audio
we got
somewhere.
the audio.
Absolutely.
For sure.
In the
I know
next
I got it.
15 or 20,
Yeah.
like you said, I mean, it's classic.
It's classic.
Yeah, I expect that because I'm telling you, the stuff that I heard today, I OD'd on
Appreciate it,
you
man.
today.
Appreciate it,
Rhetoric,
man.
I gotta find yours, man.
Nah,
Okay,
you will,
and
you
then
will.
when I hear it, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna give you the whole day. That's all I'm gonna hear all day
Oh,
long.
man.
Yeah, no doubt.
One thing about BodyNSoul, we do our research before we come and talk
Got
to
to,
you. You know
man.
what I'm saying? We
That's
definitely
what's
break
up.
it down
Got to.
for you. So when we ask you questions, we know what we asking. We want
Real
answers.
shit.
We asking what the people want to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So on that note,
Mr. Royce report.
I gotta ask,
What's up, brother?
how did you develop the voice that is distinct?
Man, that was my whole process in making 1990X Till.
Okay.
The last project I dropped was called Contemplate, and I dropped this.
Dope.
I dropped that
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I was in Ball State. I think it was 2013.
2013, yeah.
And at that time, I wrote that as like an outlet for me. It was
Right.
Contemplate. It was just me trying to help myself through that. I had a depressed state in college. I didn't feel like it was for me. And I was kind of battling. Should I just go back
Should
home?
I stay or should I go?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's for real. Like,
Straight up.
but so the Contemplate helped me cope through that.
Okay.
So after I wrote that, I was like, my next project, I want to develop my own sound. You know. So it took me 3 years to drop it. Because I was in the lab cutting, dishing it. Nah, I don't like this, cutting it. And it was a process of just I got to figure out my sound.
Right.
So it's a developing process, still developing to today. So I don't think I'm where I want to be, but I'm definitely getting there with the sound. So
Yeah.
it came alive.
Look, like I said, I think I heard a couple of tracks when y'all was at BSU on for Contemplate.
Yeah, the
And
wake up
And
joint.
I think the first time I heard them,
Yeah.
I hit you up, right?
Yeah.
I
You
called you,
called
like,
me.
yo,
Yeah.
dude, nice.
Oh, appreciate it.
Okay.
Man. Appreciate it.
So to actually really get into your latest project, I saw the clip. I went to the Twitter. I'm like, okay, let me do my homework. let me lightweight stalk his Twitter real quick. See what he got. SoundCloud, his video. I see the creativity, man, and I can hear. You got foundation. You know what I mean? Like you got
Appreciate it.
layers. You got style, flow, and I think you found what you was looking for in terms of your voice, because that's what I could hear throughout every track. Like, yo,
Absolutely.
this dude knows what he wants to say.
Focus.
He knows how he wants to say it.
Discipline.
He has a message.
Determined.
So,
Just your voice
you know,
is
when
your
I,
instrument.
yeah, man. Like when
For
I
real.
put out some tweets, I don't know, I might have corrected some of it because I was trying to get people to like submit some questions to ask you, what they might want to know.
Yeah.
But I had in there like, yo, like this guy has his own sound, his own voice in his music. You know what I mean? Like people want to know about the man Distinct. I think when people are trying to get into relatively
Connect.
Artist they don't know,
Right.
like you said, how do I connect? Some people, they do it with like a banger joint, but and I'm not saying that you don't got bangers, but I'm saying like, yo, I heard the message, so the message gripped me, and I'm like, yo, I gotta keep listening.
There you go.
Because
There you go.
it's not all in just one song.
Nah.
Like you really
Spread it
gave
out.
us, you know, a look into your world, man.
Yeah,
and you gotta be
appreciate it, man.
saluted for that, bro.
Appreciate
And that's
it,
why
man.
I was trying to just find out, like, yo, what's the process behind it? Like, I mean, you told us a little bit, you know, what you were trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
But you know, you alluded to it took 3 years.
3 years. I didn't want it to take that long.
I understand, but talk about how important it was to you as the artist to take as long as was necessary.
Break down the process for
Yeah,
him.
I'm a perfectionist.
Okay.
Sometimes, you know, people see that as, you know, kind of a fault, but I don't see it like that. So I really take my time with my projects or anything that I create, because, you know, I'm my biggest critic. So I might, like 10 people might tell me, oh, this is amazing. But to me, I'd be like, nah, it's not. It can be better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, usually my process, I'll write a song. It'll probably take me like, one song may take me a couple hours. Some song may take me three weeks to write.
Right.
I'll write that song. I'll go in and record it. I'll get the demo back. I'll listen to it for like a week straight. The same song in the car, in the headphones,
Man.
going to work.
Talk
Over
about
and
it.
over, sleep,
about
go to
it.
sleep.
Jewelry.
Yeah. That's right. Go to sleep in my headphones,
Fall
wake
in
up,
love with the record, man.
make notes, go back a week later, fix what I wanted to do,
Uh-huh.
and then I take that copy. Then that's one song, and I'll do that over. And I probably recorded for 1990X too. I probably recorded like close to 30, 40 songs.
I believe it.
Dope.
Yeah, but I only released 20.
Hey.
Yeah, so it was a long time coming. Yeah.
Shopping process,
Hey.
boy.
Yeah.
Any and everybody listening, you've got to get that
Dedicated.
that album, man.
Dedicated.
I keep calling stuff albums. I'm showing my age.
Man, hey, look, that's an album.
But I'm saying, like,
That's
yo,
an
like you
album.
gotta get it, and you gotta digest all 20 songs. Like,
Yeah.
you can't fast forward, don't skip, because I even enjoyed the skits, the future,
Yeah.
the present, and the past.
Yeah.
Tell me about why you put it in that order.
The theme I was trying to capture was time. That's the theme. That's really the theme of the album, the whole mixtape. And how I started it, how I really, everything's in chronological order. That's how I put it, to the point where you can listen to it from the top to the bottom and from the bottom to the top, and it still makes sense. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like I started with, you know, kind of the first track after the intro is 2020. You know, and that song, you know, it's kind of speaking on the future, which hasn't happened yet, you know. And then the last song is 1993, which is, you know, my birth year. That's which basically the bliss,
Right.
you know. That's kind of where we need to go back to. Not necessarily my birth year, but just back when, you know, everything was bliss, you know, as a child, you know.
Right.
Just the mentality. So
Yeah, no worries.
yeah. So everything was in, like, when I went Future is, you know, it was trying to capture get you ready for what you was about to hear, you know. And then you get the present is what, after that skit, it's in between that skit and the next skit, all the songs are about what's going on right now.
Right.
And then you get the past. And in between that and the last song, it's kind of what, you know, observations I made off the past, you know. It's a lot. It's a lot.
No, like this is about you, but I keep feeling like sometimes it's necessary to tell the listener to pay attention,
Yeah.
you know, to what's being said, because you're helping people.
Yeah.
You know, you're helping up and coming artists, okay, with your process, because sometimes people want to do what you're doing, but they have no idea how to do it. They're trying to discover and evolve, and I'm sure you went through that process. That's what you were talking about, you know, with the whole where you were with Contemplate versus where you are now with the most recent project.
Right.
So again, with that being said, man, you're gonna get a lot of salutes because you got your BDU jacket on. You know, for those who understand military battle dress uniform fatigue.
Hey,
jacket,
shout out to my homie Gabe and Finding Fashion, man.
Yeah.
He got his own little business starting up, vintage
Third
fashion.
Flow has fashion
Yeah,
now.
man.
Oh. So here's what we gonna do, y'all, because we dropped so many jewels, man. We gotta take a quick little break. So I'm gonna have my man Distinct introduce Until.
Until. This is the intro to 1990X Till. And it's called Until. And I'm gonna let y'all digest this one.
We're gonna be right back. This BodyNSoul Radio.
Till we gain control.